Okay, so I'm here in Eclipse and I want to test out my submission. So I've got my Hello CS 5704 program. I've got a source folder, so I've already created this application, and it has nothing in it. So I'm going to actually go back and create this whole thing anew. I'm going to delete this. Delete project contents on disk, cannot be redone. I don't care. In general, you should not do that, but I know I have nothing in it. Okay, so let's create a new Java project. Project name is going to be Hello CS 5704. I'm going to use Java 8, and I'm just going to click Finish. Okay, and you see it creates the file there. It creates a source folder for me. So I'm going to go ahead, and in this source folder, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a package. Okay, every project should have a package. I'm going to call that package Hello. And in that package, I am going to create my class. My class is going to be called Hello CS 5704. Let's see, do I want a main method or anything like that? No, I don't think so. All right, and there is my file, package hello and class hello CS5704. So what are we going to put in here? I think what we're going to put in here is just I haven't really made up this assignment yet, so I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. I think I'm going to put a private variable, private string message, and I'm not going to give it a value yet. And now I'm going to create a public constructor, hello CS 5704, and the constructor is going to take a string. And I'm just going to call it message argument. And as you might guess, I'm going to set message equal to message argument. And then I'm just going to override the toString method here. Public string. All right, I don't need this anymore. Public string toString. And I'm going to return message. All right, that seems to be pretty simple. I'm going to save that. And of course, I don't have a main method here, so nothing's going to happen when I run it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a test file for that. And the way I do that in Eclipse is if I right-click on this file, I'm going to say New, and then I'm going to go down to JUnit test case. All right. And it's going to create, give me by default, a file named hello CS5704 test, which is exactly what I want. It's going to put it in a source folder. In general, I like to put these things in a test folder. I like to keep my tests separate from my source folder. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me see if that works well. To do that, I'm just going to go up to, let's see, that's my source folder. I'm just going to go up to the Hello World project again, or Hello CS5704 project again, and I'm going to say new source folder, and I'm going to create a source folder called test. All right, and now I'm going to do that same thing. I'm going to select JUnit test case. It's going to give me the same thing, and instead of this source folder, I'm just going to choose the test folder. It's still going to be in the package hello because it wouldn't run otherwise. I am going to choose a setup method, and let's see, which method stubs would you like to, do you want to add comments? Okay, I think that's good. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish. And it says JUnit 4 is not on the build path. Do you wish to add it? Voila, of course I wish to add it. Okay. All right, fantastic. So I've got this before method, which is called before every test. The first thing you do here is you create a private variable. And the private variable is going to have type hello CS5704. Okay, that is the type you are testing. So I'm just going to call that hello. Okay, I'm going to name that variable hello. And then instead of, typically you would instantiate this in a constructor, but we are going to instantiate this in the before method, because in a JUnit test, if you instantiate something in the before method and something goes wrong, it gives you reasonable error messages. Okay, if you instantiate something in the JUnit test constructor, it's not going to give you good error messages. Okay, so I'm going to type hello equals, and I'm just going to type new hello CS5704. Right? Wrong. Okay, see, it's giving me an error here. So it says the constructor hello 5704 with no arguments is undefined, and that is actually correct, right? Because look at my class here. My class takes an argument. Okay, so I need to change that. So usually clicking on this little light bulb gives me some good suggestions, so I'm going to do that. Add argument to match hello CS5704 string. Sounds reasonable. Okay, I guess I have to double click that, and it's going to put null in there by default. I cannot stand null values. I don't like to have any nulls in my program. It's just one of those things. It irritates me beyond words to have nulls in my program. So I'm going to put a string there. And my string is going to be hello CS5704. And I've got to put quotes. Voila, I'm going to save that. And I've got a test case down here. It says fail, not yet implemented. I don't want this to fail. So I'm going to put simple assert statement, assert equals. So I believe, I always forget how this works. The expected value comes first. So I expect hello CS5704 Okay. And the next value here is the actual value. Well, the actual value is the one the toString method prints. So that's going to be hello dot toString, and toString should print CS 5704. Okay, I'm going to save that. So here's the expected value, and here's the actual value I'm checking. I'm checking if the hello.toString actually does indeed print hello, comma, space, CS5704. All right, and the way I check that now is I have a test. I can run that. Okay. And voila, look at that. No errors. Fantastic. So now the only thing I have to worry about is submitting to WebCat.